So today we're gonna be doing the brows. I've only done this one other time and it wasn't easy, I would say. So hopefully I can operate the camera and do this at the same time. I'm going to be laminating my brows with a DIY at-home kit. I'm also going to be tinting them. And I'm using the Brow Code Luster Brow Lamination Kit. If you don't know what lamination is, it's basically like putting perm solution on your brows to straighten them. It lasts for like 5 or 6 weeks. And I've been using the OBAGI Nu-Cil Brow Boosting Serum for a few months now, and I've noticed a huge difference in the volume of my natural brows. On the inside of the packaging, it has the step-by-step instructions here. I know that they also have videos. Next thing I'm gonna do is just go in there and just like look for any little stray hairs. Lamination adhesive. It's basically like glue. I'm gonna put it in my brows, comb it through, and it's basically gonna hold the shape of what I want to achieve once I apply the perming solution. I've opened the second step, which is the perming solution. And the minute that you open it, if you've ever had a perm in your life, you can recognize the smell. I learned this from Elle Woods. Ammonium thioglycolate. I think that's the active ingredient. If anyone's seen Legally Blonde, they know what that is. You're going to take and cover your brows with a little piece of plastic wrap. If you need to comb them into place again, you can do that. And you're going to let this sit on here and work its magic. There's varying times. I have to use the longest amount of time, which is 8 to 9 minutes, because my hair is super coarse. But if you had finer, thinner hair, 5 to 7 minutes is gonna be okay for you. All right, I'll be back. Now it's time to take these off. And I just have a makeup removing wipe in my hand to wipe off the extra here. Okay, and then the next step, the fixing solution. In the interest of complete authenticity and transparency, I just put on some of the Anastasia Brow Freeze styling wax. It's my favorite wax for holding my brows in place. It's really key, especially at this stage, that you comb your brows into the exact shape that you want them to remain. Lamination adhesive that they provide is really sticky. It dries hard and crusty, and I just don't love it as much as I love the way that the Anastasia is. So, and now this fixing solutions, it's another little packet. You're going to just apply that same way as you did the last step. And we're gonna repeat on the other side, and I'll be back. This time, it's really important that we keep everything really dry. I'm gonna use just a cotton round, like a reusable cotton round, to remove everything. Keep your brows dry, don't use makeup, no self-tanning products for 24 hours. Don't swim, don't go in a sauna, anywhere that would create like excess moisture. It's the same as getting a perm. But as you can see, my brows are very straight now. Now it's time to tint. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just really start putting it on there. But the reason that we do this is because you've got a lot of, I do anyway, a lot of fine little blonde baby hairs that once you dye them, it's gonna again give you so much more volume. You wanna be precise with where you're laying it down. This on for about 10 minutes. Use just a tiny damp cloth to get it off, but mostly as dry as I can keep it, the better. So it's gonna get darker and darker the more it oxidizes, which is gonna feel scary, but it's just trust the process. Okay, we're at the end, we made it. So the last step, I've got all the dye off my brows. They will lighten up in a couple of days. The final step here is to apply this Nourish lotion and leave it on for 2 hours. It's a keratin infused lotion. So it's just going to kind of rebuild those bonds that we broke. Okay, it's been like 2 hours and I cannot even tell you how excited I am. They're soft. There's absolutely nothing in them right now. There's no wax, there's no pencil, they're completely clean. and they look so full and fluffy, and they're completely manageable. The aftercare, obviously you don't want to get them wet. The longer that goes, the better. And then they include this little sample bottle of an oil that you can add to your brows every single day. I would definitely recommend doing that based on what happened from the last time. Tendency is that even the skin underneath is going to get a little flaky and dry and kind of chapped, and you don't want to have like dandruff in your brows. Anyway, I'm off to go run errands. I hope you guys like this. And I have to say, I'm just so excited that I went from having like sparse, nothing brows that were overplucked to having like, this is all me. Like, I can't believe this is all my natural hair. I mean, the ultimate goal is to have your own hair. So, and I'm super excited that I have that now. And I know I'm going to keep this up as long as possible. All right, take care, guys.